Hello and welcome to Let's Play Eric the Unready Part 23. We've done most of our exploring of the fairgrounds, so now we are going to try and get some stuff done. There's one more place to explore. I'm not sure how long it would take, because it's been a while since I played the game and I don't quite remember what happens there, but I think it takes time, and you get story told stuff. So we go north to the amphitheater. You are sitting on a hillside that makes a natural amphitheater overlooking a stage. I love amphitheaters, they're very pretty. There is a sign here. Beyond it, a path leads around north to the stage entrance. Another leads off to the west. Oh, two exits. Let's try west first. West takes us to the Pavilion of Tomorrow. The Pavilion of Tomorrow is packed with futuristic technology, which sets out what life on Taurus will be like in the not-too-distant future. On the main table are a hoop, a chamber pot, a rubber band, an odd-looking kitchen device, a viper's cage, a gong, a model of a catapult, and an aardvark. Ooh, an aardvark. On a pedestal off to one side is a very large leech. The only exit lies to each. In the cage, you see a viper. Should I try taking stuff now? I think it said we're not allowed to take anything, but what the hell? Let's take the rubber band. Let's take Viper. The cage is constructed in such a way you can't get your hand in. You can get your hand in, but you can't get the Viper out. I take the cage. Some untrusting soul seems to have bolted the cage to the table. Oh, my phone's ringing. It's a long distance, and you can totally hear that. Joy. Take the chamber pot. As you reach for the chamber pot, your hand accidentally brushes up against the catapult. The hair trigger on the catapult fires. The black marble arches through the portable window, nearly misses the window shade, and strikes the gong. A very large, very stupid troll lumbers into the room. "Display, not touch," he recites mechanically. He finds the marble, reloads the catapult, knuckles dragging against the floor. The troll lumbers away again. That might happen with a lot of the stuff I try to take. I promise I won't read that again for you. Take the leech. Carefully you pick up the giant slug, taking care to ensure that the sucker has no chance to attach itself to your skin. Yay, we have a leech. Haven't you always wanted a leech? You grab the aardvark by the collar and try to pick him up, but it turns out he's way too heavy for you to lift. Let's talk to the aardvark. Doesn't it strike you that talking to an aardvark is a little strange? No. Then you've come to the right game. It's not gonna have me talk to him. I bet it won't let me talk to the viper either. No, okay. Oh, I can insult something, actually. I just noticed that. Let's try taking, what's this? Shade. You can't attach the shade from that. Okay. Insult? Aardvark? You stick out your tongue and then say, "You are not the best aardvark I've ever seen." So there, I have a feeling it does that. It's like its default. Insult viper. Yeah, same deal. Replace aardvark with viper. Take the gong. You hit the gong while trying to move it. He comes back again. He says his thing. Oh, we can look at the viper. Judicial innovation, trial by viper. Years from today, our system of trial by ordeal will be regarded as barbaric. Replacing it will be the more scientific trial by viper. Recent studies show that guilty people sweat more than innocent people, and that vipers are particularly sensitive to the kind of sweat a guilty person produces. Trial by viper will require both parties in a lawsuit to put their arms inside a viper's cage. Because the viper abhors the sweat of the guilty, it will bite the arm of the innocent man. Once the guilty party has thus been identified, the court will force him to pay restitution to the estate of the innocent man, who will have died with the satisfaction of having given his life to the cause of justice. Oh, doesn't seem perfect. I wonder if there's, like, funny anecdotes if I look at things like the elastic band that I just picked up, the rubber band. Oh, good. Iron Maiden keyring. Tired of losing the key to that all-important piece of hardware? Just attach it to your belt with this key ring of the future. The key will always be available, and because the ring is stretchable, there's no need to detach it when speed is your top priority, unless it snap and hurt you in bad places. I also picked up, what did I pick? I picked up a leech. Let's look at that leech. Giant leech. Bloodletting is a slow, painful process that barber/surgeons now believe it may actually be harming their patients. In the world of the future, giant leeches like this one will speed up the process tenfold. Let's look at the chamber pot. chamber pod. Or actually catapult. The catapult. Cat Jet 3 Assault Catapult. This is a working model of the Cat Jet 3 Assault Catapult. This weapon is years from completion, but when it goes into production, it will revolutionize the art of siege warfare. Note the sleek, modern design, the new reduction gear windlass, which will take only 5 peasants to operate instead of the now standard 15. In addition, the casualty rate due to misfires will only be 1 death per 6 launchings. Higher trajectory for clearing castle walls, special livestock option for flinging cows and other large farm animals for you-know-who. The deluxe model, Louis XV edition, will have a special peasant switch to give new meaning to the phrase, surf's up. Pun. Let's examine. No, that's also the catapult. Oh, we only get to see those once, so I better be careful about it. Examine the chamber pot of tomorrow. Soon privies will be a thing of the past. Instead, everyone will have his own personal chamber pot permanently attached to his or her rear end. Think of the convenience. No more midnight sorties out in the dark. No more shared facilities. Each pot will be contoured to fit the posterior of the individual. With the chamber pot of tomorrow, instant relief is always just behind you. Aardvark time. Aardvark. Personal hygiene system. Exhaustive research has recently revealed that of all the people who have ever died of the Black Death, none has ever expired while holding an aardvark. Futurists predict that the anteater's amazing prophylactic powers will be sought by so many people that within the next 10 years, every man, woman, and child on Taurus will carry an aardvark with him at all times. Only problem being that they're too heavy for me to lift. Examine the shade. No, I want to examine the hoop, I guess. Examine the hoop. Portable window of the future. Castles can be such dreary places. Now you can liven them up with the new portable window. In the world of tomorrow, travelers won't leave pleasant vistas up to chance. They'll carry their windows with them. Comes with pull-down shade for portable privacy. Now we have 2 more things to look at for possibly funny anecdotes, actually. When we looked at the Viper in the cage. Gong! Signaling device. Ever had a problem getting service in a tavern? This personal signaling device will eliminate that headache forever. Whenever you wish to attract the attention of that wandering waiter, which we had before, if you recall, simply bang on the gong. It sends an unmistakable message that will be sure to attract the waiter, if not the management to your side post haste. Let's look at this weight dealing. Oops, I don't want to insult the weight dealing. The Crush-O-Matic kitchen appliance. It's the amazing new Crush-O-Matic, the all-in-one kitchen appliance of the future. No more slicing, no more dicing, simply crushes your food to a pulp. Cuts food preparation time in half. The 2,500-pound weight is guaranteed to puree any vegetable or mash any fruit. Kills, plucks, and guts a chicken with the flip of a switch, some cleanup required. Great for people with no teeth. Much better than those magic bullet nonsense. Let's take that. Can I take it? You can take it. Almost ready to stop. So leave to the amphitheater. In the next part, I'm gonna go north, because I think there's, like, stuff. And I guess next time I will start doing stuff that'll get me the, steak. The raw steak. Ta-ta.